Drive W Inspiration and Truth episode, When Life Pins You Down, returning to your power intro. Good morning, you beautiful spirit. Before we dive into today's message, I have one question for you. A question that might make you uncomfortable, and if it does, that means you're ready for this. If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, your spirit might not be ready yet, and that's okay. I've got plenty of softer videos you can ease into. But today, we're going deep. We're going into the soil of who you are. We're talking about what you do when life has you pinned the fuck down. So take a deep breath with me. Exhale. Let's begin. The question: what do you do? When life makes you feel like your arms and legs are pinned to the ground, what do you tell yourself in those moments? What do the thoughts in your mind sound like? How ugly do you get with yourself when the weight of the world feels like it's crushing every bone in your body and there is absolutely no fucking way out? How do you respond to the people around you? How do you respond to yourself? These questions matter deeply because answering them is how we grow. It's how we stop repeating the same emotional cycles. And sometimes, to grow, we have to dig out the old dirt and bring in new soil, rich soil, nourishing soil, so we can finally learn how much sunlight and water we need to thrive. Stripping yourself down to the seed, whether by force or by choice, is one of the most humbling spiritual experiences you will ever have. The feelings we don't want to admit. Let's talk about the part that people don't want to admit. When you're pinned down, you feel anger, sadness, anxiety, depression, bitterness, jealousy, judgment, failure. All those emotions sit heavy in your body. Today I said to myself, out loud, why the fuck would you quit your job? We're not going to make it another month. I can't go back, I have to find a job. This is why people quit their dreams and go back to miserable 9-to-5s. What the fuck am I doing? I'm going to lose my house. I felt all of it. The panic, the fear, the I messed up my whole life spiral. And in the middle of all that, my friend texted me. I responded, "Hey girl, I'm in a shutdown mood right now. I'm trying to find PT work. I'm not social today, but I hope your day goes great." That response, that pause, that's emotional intelligence. I knew I was spiraling. I knew I didn't want to drag someone else down with me, and I knew I needed to process before I spoke. For 6 hours, I worked my job, the job I just quit, while spiraling and applying to anything I thought I could do, and I wanted to escape everything I was feeling. The survival mode mindset. In that spiral, I thought, maybe I could be a server for tips. Do I want to? Fuck no. But survival? Coffee shop? No. Retail? No. Everything felt like going backwards. Everything felt like stepping away from what I've built. And I didn't work this hard to go back to making less than what my talent deserves. When I clocked off, I walked, I breathed. I let my eyes close in safe moments. I let the wind talk to me. And I heard, believe in yourself, find what aligns. I said, what the fuck does that even mean? But I listened anyway. When I got inside, I pulled out my oracle deck. I asked, will I find a job by January to help me pay my bills? The card said, trust, gentleness, strength. My answer was yes, if I align with the message. Here's how I interpreted it. Trust, choose jobs that match my admin, creativity, content, customer, and organizational skills. Gentleness, avoid jobs that drain me, demand my weekends, or break my body. Strength, apply with intention, not desperation. And I wrote myself a new affirmation. I choose work that supports my creativity, protects my peace, and strengthens my foundation. The point of the story. If you're still here, you're probably like, girl, get to the point. I had to set the stage for you so this message lands. Because healing can't be rushed, growth can't be microwaved. We need context to understand our own patterns. Here's what I realized today. Even when I feel pinned to the ground, I still find a way to pull myself back up. The demons that tried to whisper failure into my ear did not win, because I know I didn't do all this work just to turn back around. The journey being hard is the whole damn point. Healing isn't easy. If it were, everyone would do it. It hurts, it tests you, it pushes you against your edges. It makes you question everything, but it also shapes you into someone who can rise. Am I still looking for jobs? Yes, but I'm looking for jobs that connect me to my community, jobs that feed my creativity, jobs that add to my light, not dim it. I'm learning to live for me, to stop fearing failure, to trust that what I'm building is worth the battle. I am showing up every damn day to win. The lesson. When life pins you down, remember your power. When you think there's no way out, step back, breathe. You can't see the full picture when your face is pressed against the fence. When you're overwhelmed, listen to the messages around you. Sit in quiet, connect with your spirit, write, cry, process, move, pray, ask, receive. The messages are always there, but you have to be willing to see. Shadow work, reflection, questions. Next time you feel pinned down, will you communicate your needs to the people close to you? Will you give yourself space to feel without guilt? Will you take a mental break? Will you journal your emotions and step back to see the bigger picture? Will you put your phone on DND and go inward? Will you let yourself cry? Will you list 10 things you're grateful for? Will you stop being so fucking hard on yourself? This world is full of obstacles. Nobody said the path would be smooth. But what we do in those moments defines our transformation. Remember, this is your first time living in this vessel. You are human. You are learning. You are growing. Lead with your heart, your pink chakra. And don't let the dark thoughts convince you that you are anything less than powerful. Closing, I hope this episode gave you something real to think about today. If you ever need someone to listen, we are a tribe. We walk this path together. Have a blessed day, loves. And remember, your story is being written by a brave spirit who refuses to give up.